Please welcome a technician from Comcast. This is Mr. Jose Hill.
I've never been in one of these functions before, so I'm a little taken back by all the unity in here. And, I just want you to give yourselves a round of applause. I've never seen this before. My name is Jose Hill. I'm a Comcast technician. I'm also a member of the IBEW Local Union. I'm also proud to say that I am an Army veteran that served my country well. In August of In August of 2003, I returned after a year of duty fighting in Iraq, supposedly in the name of democracy, only to come home to fight for my own democracy at Comcast. The right to be a union, bargain collectively, without harassment, intimidation, or discrimination. Even though I have a union contract, my wages are less than a Comcast employee working about 8 miles south of the Cortland, Chicago facility where there is no collective bargaining agreement. Why? Because Comcast bargaining tactics are to delay bargaining and punish union employees who perform the same work by making proposals that pay less in wages and benefits, a scheme to discourage the non-union shops to organize. Last year, brothers and sisters on the south side of Chicago voted in an election held by the National Relations Board. Comcast used portions of the union shop wages to discourage the workers. We lost the vote by 7 votes. Unfortunately, the NLRB is broken. The current process allows 6 weeks from the time workers ask for an election until they actually get to vote. During the Southside election, Comcast held weekly mandatory captive audience meetings to scare workers into believing that if they voted for the union, that they would lose something or be harmed in some way. Some were even convinced that they would lose their jobs if they spoke to union representatives. They planted supervisors in the parking lot to watch the employees. They watched employees take union material from organizers and stop to talk to union representatives. Comcast workers have been fired for trying to form unions. That's why the Southside workers are not here today. They can be fired for speaking the truth about Comcast because they are employees at will. My union contract allows me free speech and forces Comcast to use just cause and take discipline on me. With the Employee Freedom Choice Act, as law, workers will have level playing fields without having to fear for their jobs. Workers could sign cards showing their desire for forming the union. They could go right to the bargaining table to negotiate fair wages, health care benefits, and safe workplace. Or if they wanted to, they could vote in a secret ballot election. The best part about the Employee Free Choice Act is that it puts the decision in the hands of the workers and not the corporation. The Choice Act is the workers' only hope to a fair wage, benefits, and a life in the middle class. Thank you.